Salve, salve, amigos. Bora pra mais um gameplay hoje de um jogo diferente de Vampiro, beleza? Quem tiver chegando aí no canal, puder deixar aquele likezão aí, compartilhar com os amigos aí, valeu? Ajuda bastante, hein? Bora que bora. Tá compartilhado aqui. Já tô no chat aí. Já tô no chat, hein, galerinha. Só tô dando aquela compartilhada aqui, como eu faço sempre aí, beleza? Vou editar aqui aí, já tô no chat aí com todo mundo, hein? Bora que bora. Já tô respondendo todo mundo no chat, galera. Se tiver chegando e puder deixar aquele likezão aí, compartilhar aí com os amigos aí, valeu? Ajuda bastante, hein? Só tô editando a foto de capa agora, pra nós iniciar aí. Bora lá. Salve, salve, José, Mina pela Pado. E aí, Caio, salve, salve. Tamo junto. José e Caio, tamo junto, você não. Otávio, salve, salve, Otávio. Alan Pereira, salve, Jona. E aí, Alan, salve, salve. Vem pelo zap, aí sim. Tamo junto, hein. Obrigado a todos aí, galerinha. Dale que dale. Vou dar a luz aqui pra ficar melhor aqui.
The sun is high. I cannot leave now.
O sol está forte, não posso sair agora. Doideira. Caçar aqui alguma coisa aqui. Garrafa de álcool. Galerinha, essa live cai aí porque tá relempeando muito aqui, beleza? Vai começar a chover. Se caso sair do site aí por causa disso, beleza, galera? Mas aí a noite tá live da Warzone, se caso cair essa live aqui, beleza? Caindo ou não, de noite tá live da Warzone. É sim, Otávio.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Tamo junto, menino.
We fancy shadow takings. I suppose we are
Yeah.
undertakers. Now, give me an Eve. That's impossible.
Estou sentindo pulsação. É, mais ou menos. Achei que ele ia pegar uma arma ali com uma coisa mágica. Capaz que ele já tem, né? Uma arma aí, capaz que já tem. Vamos ver. Espelho. Carinha caído. Uma cama. Vai dormir?
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Escreva os bugs repetido.
It's a nightmare. That's it.
Perigoso, Zé. Que susto brabo.
So be it.
Olha. Esse cara vai arrumar? Ué?
Rational thinking only.
Que isso? Eco, tirou. E aí, Reginaldo, salve, salve. Que da hora. Vampyr. Ó, louco. Você tá parecendo vampiro esse cara? Sanguíneo.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Olha. Que é isso? Evolução. Camas de esconderijo permite que você evolua e descanse. Subir de nível. Supremas. Abismo. Táticas defensivas. Agressivas. Tá. Tá tudo bloqueado? Só tem isso aqui, né? Aumentou. Agora aumenta isso aqui. As garras. Habilidades. Gastar pontos não tem. Aí.
Voice in my head.
Quarentena.
I'm not mad then.
Uai.
It must belong to the one who made me.
Atualização da missão. Alcance margem norte. Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho. Fogo sol. Arma de fogo. Tem uma habilidade bacana.
What I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Rato Raposo. É de vampiro. Salve, salve, Rato Raposo. $124 Ih, tem carinha, hein?
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Doideira, velho.
It's locked.
Como é que usa o... Destaca. Pra baixo, então. Tá. Doideira, hein? Aí sim.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die, vermin!
A strength I never knew I had.
Ave Maria. Tem arma, não? Tinha uma arma aqui, cadê ela? Aqui. O que tem que fazer pra usar ela? Não tá mostrando ali, não. Tá, não. Acho que vou ter que descer ele mesmo, pelo jeito.
I cannot enter.
Tu acha alguma coisa aqui? Olha. Vai credo. Tô pegando jeito. Ó. Olha. E sim. Rian Salles, salve, salve. Aí. Tamo junto, Rian Salles. Vou ver pra onde tem que ir aqui agora. Alcançar a margem do norte. Joãozinho. Não, Joãozinho, porque a turma gosta de jogar mais de noite, entendeu? Call of Duty. Seu país, se você junte as forças.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Tem alguma coisa aqui.
It's locked, all right. This is despicable. I have
Pegando o rato.
thirst for blood.
Porta ali, mas vou ver se tinha alguma coisa aqui, mas não tem não.
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
Ixi, agora, hein? Agora a missão da hora. Ah. Aí sim.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Bacana.
It's locked.
Tum, tum, bam, bam.
This is despicable. What will London have to say to me?
Vai para escravo desce no mesmo lugar.
I've so many questions unanswered.
Escravo voltando. Não? Acho que não.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood.
É, isso mesmo, tá?
But I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. There is no one in sight.
Siga os rastros dos assassinos. Olha, o rastro cabe aqui, ué.
Something dire must have come about.
Vamos reto então.
Where has everyone gone?
Ah, tá. Esconderijo.
At last, a little life. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient
Bicho-papão
answer
do
for
bairro.
every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Quem faz esgoto? Isso não é conta de
You
fato.
make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
E esse cara aqui?
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir...
Yes?
No funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
This is no place for you. Freewell has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require them.
Valeu, outra.
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may, if you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal.
Uma coisa aqui. Tamanho da legendas, nome do interlocutor. Pensei que tinha português, mas não tem não.
After Will lost his job, he offered him one here. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom. I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city?
Tem que voltar naqueles homens de novo. Interrompa os moradores locais.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
You're still ugly as sin.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bot.
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few...
Vi sim, ô José. É tamanho nenhum, pequeno e médio. Já tá no médio já.
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I've never even been to India.
Acho que tem que achar outras pessoas. Tem moradores locais. Então, tava marcando. Procura assassino. Será que tem que voltar naquele cara lá em cima de novo? Tô achando que tem que voltar naquele cara de novo. Missão principal. Vamos voltar ali de novo, né? Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa. Ah, aqui, ó.
I'm certain we shall meet again. Can I have some privacy, please? Please, leave me alone. Would you be so kind as to leave the room? Go hunt your shadow. Can I have some privacy, please?
É, né que não. Aí sim eu... Mulher eu já conversei. Esse homem também. Vou essa aqui de novo.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
It's locked.
Aqui marcar. Apagar marcador. Aqui zoom.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Examinar ferimentos, examinar roupas.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Bacana. Alexandre, salve, salve. Verdade, Zé. Tive que tentar arrumar. Criado. Aí sim, ô Buiu. Não, José, não tem como não. Só se tivesse esse videogame aqui, entendeu?
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Eu tinha uma arma. Queria saber usar aquela arma. Tem uma arma aqui, quer ver? Aqui. Não tem como usar ela, não?
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Credo. Chefão. Olha aqui, cachorro. Ó. Vai quieto.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar.
Aí sim eu
Are
tá.
you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Olha. A vampira também. Isso aí, mano.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
Yeah.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Carregando.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
You can do better than that. Now, it's my turn.
Rotten autocracy. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place. Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ai, ai. Tá rampeando muito aqui. Senhorinha.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised.
You must know.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals. Most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them? Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tibbets. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
How are things?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Oi, Maria Eduarda, salve, salve.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Como é que vai, Maria Eduarda? Beleza?
These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant, but
Most...
it would...
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide
Vai
and
sim,
seek
Otávio, vai
with
ter
new
sim.
staff members, no matter how
Vou bem também,
illustrious
Maria
they may
Eduarda.
be.
Graças a Deus, tô bem.
I apologize, nurse.
Vai ter live sim, ô Otávio. De Warzone, não preocupa não, tá pensando?
This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in.
Oi, Maurício, salve, salve. Vai sim, Maurício. Fabiana, salve, salve, Fabiana. Tamo junto.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant.
Acho que vai ser umas 8, 9 horas por aí. Aí sim, Otávio.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Davi, salve, salve. E aí, Bruno? Salve, salve, Bruno. Maurício, é nóis. Tamo que te amo.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hook.
You can call me Milton.
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I'm no doctor.
You have
no need.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
É o Otávio, o gato em si. Espingarda. Comprar. Vender. Mole.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Pra me comprar, mas não... Ah, porque 300 e pouco. Entendi. Tô sem grana.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face.
I'm Dr.
You gas.
Where were you stationed, sir?
I really...
No offense.
You were...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Albert.
Encontre-se no escritório no segundo andar. Deve ser por aqui.
It's locked. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Adriano. É de vampiro, é. Bacaninho, um jogo bacana. Tratamentos. Que isso?
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
É, tava caçando aqui, José, mas eu tava sem dinheiro, entendeu? Mas pegou sim. Tem uma espingarda, umas coisas diferentes. E eu, Hunter BR, salve, salve.
I'm to stay here until my research is complete. To learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. What about my thirst for blood? The flower's dying. It needs water. It's locked, all right. Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Obrigadão, Maria Eduarda. Tamo junto, é nóis. Deus quiser, um dia eu chego lá. Muito obrigadão, viu? Salve, salve.
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long.
I may have a...
However,
if combined...
the store
perhaps
is the large...
The abandoned... Good evening.
What do
you keep...
Well.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require?
I'm curious.
No.
I'll leave you.
Ente antigo. Necrotério.
I cannot enter.
Not now.
Agora não.
It's locked.
Fica lá pra baixo mesmo.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Ah, daqui, cachorro. Bacana. Necrotério. O bicho vai pegar, hein? Aí mesmo que eu tenho que entrar.
I cannot enter. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Morre aí, seu bobão. Então, ok.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Agora sim, Fabiano. Hoje nós joga.
I cannot enter.
Uai. Será que tá lá pra baixo? Cachorro louco. A porta foi destrancada.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of cows. They're not afterblood. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. Multiple abrasions and scarring. The chest was originally traces of a pinkish foam. A puncture over the left lung. Signs of internal tippet has...
Ixi, tem o chefão na área.
These skulls can be so ferocious.
Nossa, seu cachorro.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Criado. A roupa. Mudou a roupa.
More of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Acho que é aqui mesmo. aqui não. Aqui em cima, segundo andar. Tem que alcançar um lugar para subir aqui. Era aqui. Achei.
It's locked.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me?
Well,
you seem questions are true. Do you need help with anything?
Well, yes.
Do you want me to play the errand boy?
Oh, no, Doctor.
I see. Please, could you
I'm a great...
What made you...
I'm not...
I'll give you...
Of course, sir.
Goodbye, Dr. Smith.
But in circumstances... Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
I will not let you down, my boy.
It's locked, all right.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. This must be all so new to you.
I wish I could share.
I cannot.
It may seem...
Forgive me.
Thank you. Please.
The Pembroke
Bespoke
discretion.
And you would accept.
It's locked.
Took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp.
Indeed.
Apologies. I hope...
You must have...
Dr. Swansea...
These pup...
Please continue.
My embarrassment...
Is it?
Now aren't you?
You are...
In all honesty,
I'll take care.
If that was...
I'll meet that...
My life...
Another night of the glorious spectacular.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
were more of us, with less resignation and more determination. Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What is this?
There's no need. Please, come, Harriet. I heard.
Blackmail.
Really?
This is your...
Thank you for...
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with...
Isso aqui salva sozinho? Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Vamos ver se ele salva sozinho. Acho que salva, né? Salva. Galerinha, eu vou encerrar a live aqui, beleza? De noite nós encontramos no Warzone aí. Muito obrigado a todos pelos likes aí, quem compartilhou, valeu? À noite nós encontramos aí, galerinha. Tchau, tchau.